Hello everyone, I'm Yazan Ibrahim, or as some of you might know me, yazan.abogosh. Today we're going to dive into a fascinating and essential topic from Chapter 5, Protection of Information Assets, Part B, Security Event Management, 5.12, Security Awareness Training and Programs. If you are a seasoned auditor or just curious to understand how information systems into business environments, you've come to the right place. Let's begin. In today's interconnected world, businesses aren't just operating behind closed doors or isolated networks anymore. Picture it, a sprawling digital ecosystem where your private internal systems blend seamlessly with public networks. This interconnectedness creates incredible opportunities for growth, collaboration, and efficiency. But here's the catch. That same openness is an invitation for unwelcome guests, hackers, data breaches, and security incidents that seem to evolve faster than we can respond to them. Now think about those classic medieval castles surrounded by moats with high walls, drawbridges, and guards. That's what traditional security measures like firewalls, intrusion detection systems, and network segmentation act as in the cyber world, barriers to keep attackers out. But unlike medieval times where attackers would face physical limitations, today's threats are invisible, adaptable, and relentless. They come from everywhere, inside and outside the walls, and often slip by undetected until it's too late. That's where security event management steps in, playing the role of a tireless watchtower. It's not just about raising alarms when something suspicious happens, like a series of failed login attempts deep in the night. It's about detecting these events, understanding the scope of the damage, and most importantly, responding swiftly and effectively. A strong incident response strategy is the key to maintaining business continuity despite the storm of modern cyber threats. When a disruption strikes, whether it's a data breach or a ransomware attack, the goal is to minimize the impact and get systems back online before the business suffers serious damage. Think of it as firefighting, but in the digital realm where the fire spreads through code instead of flames. But here's the real kicker. Not all fires can be put out with a single effort. Security threats have a way of resurfacing, like weeds popping back even after you've cleared the garden. That's why incident handling isn't a one-off task, but a critical part of risk management. The ongoing practice of identifying weak points, patching vulnerabilities, and always staying a step ahead of attackers. Now, let's flip the coin and look at another crucial, often underrated aspect of cybersecurity: security awareness training. Let's be honest, when you think about cybersecurity, it's easy to picture a team of tech geniuses sitting in front of glowing monitors, typing cryptic commands to fend off attackers. But here's an eye-opening statistic. The most sophisticated firewalls in the world won't save you if an employee clicks on a cleverly disguised phishing email. Think about it. Humans are both the strongest and weakest link in the security chain. A well-trained team can spot malicious activity a mile away, but if someone doesn't know what to look for, even the most advanced technical defenses won't be enough. That's where security awareness training becomes the unsung hero in the fight against cybercrime. Let's break it down. Security awareness training is like holding a flashlight in a dark room. It illuminates the risks you wouldn't normally see, like weak passwords, unsafe browsing habits, and cleverly disguised social engineering scams. You see, most attacks don't happen because a hacker breaks into your system by brute force. They happen because someone unwittingly opens the door for them. Imagine an employee receiving a perfectly legitimate looking email from HR asking them to confirm their password for a new payroll system. Without the right training, the odds are alarmingly high they'll comply, and just like that, the attacker has access to your network. An effective security awareness program doesn't just lecture employees on what not to do. Instead, it engages people, making them active participants in safeguarding the organization. It starts the moment someone joins the company when they're introduced to the organization's policies as part of their onboarding. New hires learn the basics, creating strong, unique passwords, spotting phishing emails, and understanding the rules around handling sensitive data. But it doesn't stop there. Because how much can anyone really remember from a single day of training, right? The real magic happens when education is an ongoing process. Picture monthly security tips arriving by email, interactive videos showcasing real-world scenarios, or bright posters in the break room reminding everyone of best practices. Some companies even gamify the process, sending simulated phishing emails to test employees' awareness. If someone catches the fake email and reports it, they're rewarded. It's kind of like a digital employee of the month, but specifically for keeping cybercriminals at bay. Let's dig deeper into the human element of security. Every employee has a role to play, but some roles come with a lot more responsibility and risk. Take system administrators, for example. They have the kind of access that makes you imagine them wielding keys to every door in the castle. Then there are programmers who can edit the very fabric of the applications you depend on. With great power comes great responsibility, as the saying goes. Without the right training and oversight, these individuals could accidentally or maliciously become the source of significant security gaps. It's not feasible to monitor every action in real time. That's neither practical nor financially realistic. Instead, organizations lean on clear policies and strong management oversight. Information security teams create frameworks, policies, and standards, but ultimately, every department has to carry its share of the weight. Security isn't just a job for IT, it's woven into the culture of the organization. That's the beauty of a well-oiled security awareness program. It empowers everyone from the intern in their first week to the company's senior executives. And the best programs are anything but boring. A single all-hands meeting or dull slideshow presentation won't cut it. Instead, these programs incorporate training quizzes, engaging newsletters, and periodic refreshers to keep security top of mind. For senior leaders, there's even management-level training focused on operational security and compliance. Finally, let's step back and think about the bigger picture. At its heart, information security is about protecting what matters most, your data, your customers, and your reputation. But more than that, it's about trust. Customers trust you to keep their information safe. Employees trust the organization to enable their productivity while safeguarding their work. And the organization itself has to trust its defenses to stand strong against the ever-changing threat landscape. To do this, businesses need a systematic, risk-based approach. It starts with identifying your most critical assets. What are the crown jewels of your organization? Is it a database of customer information, proprietary algorithms, key financial records? Once you've identified those, the next step is to assess the threats and vulnerabilities that could put them at risk. This process leads to a powerful realization. Not all risks are created equal. Some you'll mitigate, adding extra layers of protection. Others you'll accept as part of doing business. But at the end of the day, the goal is clear. Reduce risk to a level you're willing to live with while staying vigilant for what's coming next. So, whether it's through rapid incident response or empowering your workforce with security awareness, the modern business landscape demands more than just technology. It demands a culture of security, a culture where every employee becomes a sentry, every decision a calculated measure, and every asset a protected treasure. When everyone plays their part and the right systems are in place, the once insurmountable challenge of cybersecurity begins to feel like a battle you can win. And that, after all, is what it's all about. Turning chaos into control and keeping your business thriving in the face of uncertainty. Thank you for watching, and as always, continue learning. Stay curious, and we'll see you next video.